Hey, wait. Before you skip ahead, just to let you know, you can actually watch the full version of this on our Patreon, and you can actually watch next week's episode a full week in advance. I mean, it's very easy. I mean, right down there in the description, or right up here in the corner. Feel free to give it a click, and we'll see you there. There's a reason why I am frustrated right now. Number one, I just watched the YouTube 2019 Rewind.
He's not so bad.
It's not as bad, but still, it's frustrating knowing what YouTube is capable of, and that's what they gave us. Anyway, and that's not the biggest reason I'm frustrated. I was just trying to be funny with that. Biggest reason I'm frustrated.
The comment section in the video.
What?
The comment section.
Well, if you really want to know what it said, it just said.
Everybody's copy and pasted the same.
Yeah,
thing.
they pretty much copy and pasted the exact same one.
It was basically everyone quoted the video, like, let's see what you like this year, and it's like, let's just copy everyone else's comment, and that's all that's on it.
Yep, that's literally it.
I actually looked through, and there was nothing.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally it.
Nobody broke the thread.
That's some solidarity, folks.
Yes, it is. All right, but the main reason I'm frustrated is because Toho,
which I think is actually a joke because they kind of just copied everyone else's.
they did. They literally did. They literally recopied every post. But main reason I'm mad is because of Toho right now. Toho, they have neutered our videos when it comes to My Hero Academia, especially here for the last, I'd say, month or two. We've never had this big of an issue. We actually have never had an issue with Toho. We actually do not monetize these videos anymore. And also, the big thing is, we're doing everything within the realm of fair use because if our videos are the ones getting flagged, then tell me this: why are the normies reactions still up? Because the normies, they use 10 minutes or more every single time. Same thing with Blind Wave. They use 10 minutes or more in some of their videos. I don't understand where the hell is this coming from? Why the hell is this happening every single time?
All of these down to where it shows no more than 15 seconds at one time without skipping ahead some, and it's always 10 minutes or less.
Yes.
And they still hit it.
Well, are
yeah.
they predominantly funded by their Patreons, or are they monetizing these videos?
What?
Well, we're saying if Blind Wave,
Blind Wave, they monetize theirs. I looked; they have mid rolls and they have end cap.
well, then I have no idea.
And then of course, same thing with the normies. I look on theirs. Actually, on some of theirs, they got like 10 mid rolls. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys! I mean, I know you want to make money off these, but come on, it's just dial it back a little bit. You see, what I do on ours is I just did what it was recommended by YouTube. And YouTube recommended a shit ton of mid rolls, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. We have one mid roll, and it's it's literally at the middle of the video, and that's it. And it's one of those pop up ads. It's not one of those like a 5-minute skippable or anything like that. But yeah, honestly, all of these that we're no longer monetizing. I don't really understand why they keep coming after us when there's other channels out there who are doing the exact same thing as us, but yet their videos have tons more views than ours, tons, a whole heap ton more than us, but yet we're the ones who get hit. I don't get it. You see, I wish things could be handled more like this. We receive a copyright claim from Bandai Namco, the same company who made One Punch Man. We get a copyright claim from them. Notification right here. Your video has been blocked. Renegades react to One Punch Man Season 1, Episode 3. We received that on Thursday, and then actually received it Wednesday. That's Wednesday. We received that on Wednesday, and it was early in the morning, and then I submitted the claim on it, or submitted the counter notification on it, and here it is, right here, at 12 noon, less than 8 hours later, copyright claim released. Good news. After reviewing your dispute, Bandai Namco has decided that to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. Answer me this. If Bandai Namco can see this and discern this and get rid of this, then why hasn't Toho? You know why? Because Toho, they don't review these on a case-to-case basis. They leave it up to a bot. They leave it up to bots. And if your video gets hit, you pretty much get shit canned every time.
Yeah, bot's probably just sitting there watching your channel after that.
Yep. And honestly, I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I mean, I know a lot of you are frustrated. Trust me, no one is more frustrated this is happening than us. Especially me and especially Nick. Because Nick's the one who does all the editing, and I'm the one who has to keep reposting these, keep retyping in all the tags, keep retyping in all the stuff, keep reposting them on Patreon, keep reposting them on Google Drive and all that, and it's irritating. It is irritating to deal with. And trust me when I say this, I don't like it. I hate it. And I want all of you to know that we're trying our damnedest to make sure that these can come out and that you can enjoy these.
It's pretty crap that I sit up there at a computer, like, getting these ready for you guys, like, doing them within the terms of what they're supposed to be allowed to be on YouTube, and rendering it out and everything, doing it so that it's on time for you every week, and then they're just like, yeah, but we're not going to let anybody see it. It's kind of crap.
And then it's just like, well, what about these other guys? What other guys? These guys here. I don't see any other guys. That's pretty much how it is right now. Anyway.
Basically, we're going to start editing them even shorter just to see if that helps. And sorry for that.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. Everybody's already skipped ahead, so they didn't hear any of it.
Yeah. So, for those of you who did skip ahead, y'all missed out, and you will have no idea why the total time of this episode is now shorter. Congratulations. You played yourself.
こいつら飛ばせ。俺の大嫌いなもんがセットで来やがった。ガキと礼儀知らず。
まあまあ、せっかくご足労いただいたのですから。
トガです。トガ卑弥呼。生きにくいです。生きやすい世の中になってほしいものです。ステ様になりたいです。ステ様を殺したい。
不安だな。この組織、本当に大義はあるのか。まさかこのイカレ女を入れるんじゃねえよな。おいおい、その破綻 JK すらできることがお前はできてない。まったく、どいつもこいつもステインと。お前ら
おお。
排斥ではなく需要を利用しなければ全て。返答は後日でもよろしいでしょうか。彼も自分がどうすべきか分かっているはずだ。分かっているからこそ何も言わずに出て行ったのです。
So pretty much Shigaraki is completely against them joining up because he just doesn't like them.
He's a weird dude.
Well, the handyman is, I don't pretend to know how he thinks. I think he likes to go on with a hands-on approach, but I really got to hand it to him. He really knows how to dip his finger into all the bad things, and he just has everything in the palm of his hand. I'm sorry, I'll stop now. All these puns are actually making me sick. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Sorry.
みんな、合宿の土産話楽しみにしてるから。
まだわかんないよ。どんでん返しがあるかもしれないよ。
期末テストだが、残念ながら赤点が出た。したがって林間合宿は全員行きます。雷、足戸、佐藤、あとセロが赤点だ。
やっぱり確かにクリアしたら合格とは言ってなかったもんな。
林間合宿は強化合宿だ。赤点取ったやつこそここで力をつけてもらわなきゃならん。合理的虚偽ってやつさ。
Good one.
お前らにはベッドに補習時間を設けてる。ぶっちゃけ学校に残っての補習よりきついからな。
あ、じゃあさ、明日休みだし、テスト明けだしってことで、A組みんなで買い物行こうよ。変な感じでやってきました。
So mall shopping montage?
I think so.
みんな目的ばらけですし、時間決めて自由行動すっか。
私は虫よけ。
君、彼のこと
そう青山くんめ別にそういうんと違うのに多分
サインくれや。
Oh dear.
確か
Oh,
体育祭でボロボロになって
it's
た
him.
やつだよな。
He doesn't have
で確か
his
お寿司
hand
券
on
の
his
時に
face.
ヒーロー
I feel like that'd be a little
殺
bit
した
of
んだっけ。
Red flag.
因縁めいたもんが。
Oh no.
まあでもお前にとっては遊泳襲撃以来になるか。お茶でもしようか、緑谷伊豆く。
死柄木戸村。
事前に窮地の友人のように振る舞うべきだ。決して騒ぐな。落ち着いて呼吸を整えろよ。俺の語詞が全てこの首に触れた瞬間、喉の皮膚から崩れ始め。
こんな人混みでやったらすぐにヒーローが来て捕まるぞ。
だろうな。捕まるまでに20、いや30人は壊せるだろうな。
話ってなんだよ。
ほとんどの人間がヒーロー殺しに目がいってる。遊泳襲撃もホスで放ったノームも全部奴に食われた。俺と何が違うと思う？緑谷。
どうしてつい全速力出してしまったデク君わけわからんだろうな。
僕はお前のことは理解も納得もできない。ヒーロー殺しは納得はしないけど理解はできたよ。やり方は間違ってても理想に生きようとしてただと思う。
なんでヒーロー殺しがムカつくか、なんでお前が鬱陶しいか分かった気がする。
Oh,
全部オ
That's
ールマイ
discomforting.
トが。皮肉なもんだぜヒーロー殺し。対極にある俺を生かしたお前の理想、信念、全部俺の踏み台となる。
デク君手離して。
なんでもないよ。大丈夫だから来ちゃダメ。
連れがいたのか。ごめんごめん。来たらわかるよな。
待て、死柄木戸村。何が目的なんだ。
知らないな。それより気をつけとけな。
mm.
次会う時は殺すと決めた時だろうから。オールマイトのいない世界を作り、正義とやらがどれだけ脆弱かを暴いてやろう。そして今日からそれを信念と呼ぼう。
区内のヒーローと警察が緊急捜査に当たるも結局死柄木は見つからず。
普通なら恐怖でパニックになってもおかしくない。犠牲者ゼロは君が冷静でいたおかげだ。
よかった。無事で何よりだ。助けてやれなくてすまなかったな。
いえ、オールマイトも助けられなかったことはあるんですか。
あるよ、たくさん。
Mm.
悔しいが私も人だ。手の届かない場所の人間は救えないさ。
彼が現場に来て救えなかった人間は今まで一人もいない。
もうやだよ。お母さん心臓持たないよ。
ごめんね。大丈夫だよ。なんともないから泣かないでよ。
強い光ほど闇も大きくなる。遊泳を離れることも視野に入れておいた方がいい。
教師生活まだ3ヶ月とちょっとだぜ。
オールフォーワン。今度はちゃんと捕まえよう。
嫌に嬉しそうじゃないか先生。
死柄木戸村が信念を抱いたことにさ。その信念に賛同する者たちこそがヴィラン連合には必要なのだ。彼が次の僕となるための。
I think so.
Looks like he's planning to put his, I'm guessing that's his brain, and his brain's hooked up and it's just in a vat of water or whatever, and that's how his body's running.
I think so.
He's planning to transfer his brain into Shigaraki at some point.
Probably.
Gross.
Yeah. That is indeed very gross. So yeah. Holy hell. That was a lot to take in there, man. That was
Yeah, there wasn't like a whole lot of action really, but it was still intense.
well, yeah, dude. I mean, dude had his hand around Midoriya's neck, and all it would have took was one more finger touching, and Midoriya would have dissolved.
It's kind of what I was wondering at first. I was like, oh, does he have to like have all his equipment on for his quirk to work or something? And then like he was like, it just takes me touching my last finger down. I was like, yes, touching all 5 of his fingers.
God, that's just. I'm wondering. I'm looking at the episodes here, just making sure that. Okay, so there were 25 in this season. Okay, because I thought there were 26. Whoops, my mistake.
So that was the last one.
That was the last one of season 2. So we finished season 2 finally.
Woo!
Oh God. Oh.
More to go.
Well, right now, season 4 isn't finished yet, but by the time we're finished with season 3, it will be.
Season 3, I'm sure it'll
Yeah, it will
takes
be.
us forever, so.
Well, yeah, because it is what it is. But yeah,
I wish we could just binge seasons and stuff for reactions, but it's not that simple.
it never is, dude. It never is that simple. But overall, I mean, I'm very happy with how this season went because we got a lot of character growth. I mean, finally, I got to see the conclusion of the tournament arc, and then of course, the growth of Todoroki, and also a little bit from Bakugo. Not as much, but I mean, Todoroki grew a lot this season, and also Ida as well. Ida grew up a lot, and Midoriya actually is becoming a much more capable and thinking hero because he actually is.
Actually, a lot of characters that have good growth in this. That's like one of the best things about this is there's so many characters, but they still manage to do at least a tiny amount of like building with every single one during like a season, basically.
Yeah, and of course,
Even like the guy that we haven't really seen anything from, is it Coda?
yeah,
Yeah, like he got like a little bit of a moment there. Like it was a short one, but he got one.
yeah, and then of course there's also character growth I didn't expect. Endeavor, we learned that Endeavor, in spite of him being an asshole father, actually is a very good hero. He actually does want to help, although he seems to be more concerned with himself
Like
than.
we were saying, it's like I hate that he's a piece of shit person because he's kind of a badass hero.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing dislikable about the way he heroes, really.
No.
It's him as a person.
Yeah, it's just him being selfish. That's really it. And then, of
I'd
course,
say that's probably true to life. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of like sports athletes. It's like, man, that guy's phenomenal on the field, but his personal life is just a wreck. I mean,
Well,
he just
It's like with metal, like there are certain artists. I'm not gonna name anybody, but because I don't want to throw stones or anything. But like, you'll love their personality on stage. They'll put off having like a really good time while they're on stage and everything, and seem really cool. And then you'll go to meet them at like the booth, and they'll just be kind of a dick to you. And it's just kind of like, what the hell, dude?
well, to quote you from last night, or from the other day, I can't remember if it was yesterday, but to quote you from the other day, you don't get it, man. You're not from Flint.
That was something Jacob said.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not from Flint, and guess what? They're not from East Tennessee. I'm not gonna treat them like shit just because they're not from East Tennessee. I mean, is that fair?
It's like we don't get the struggles that's going on up there, I guess, is what they think.
Oh, we don't get the struggles. Okay, yeah, they're dealing with toxic water, and we're dealing with an opioid crisis. I've got family members who have fucking died from the opioid crisis, dude.
Gang warfare and stuff too.
Yeah, dude, I get it. Gang warfare is terrible. I mean, and look, I'm not gonna pretend like oh, we suffer more. There, the whole argument is like, oh, we suffer more, therefore we have more of a right to bitch. No, you don't. Shut the hell up and get back in line. Everyone's got their plight. Everyone's got their suffering. That doesn't mean you have that you hold a torch above everybody else. Look, I don't pretend like I've had a bad life. I've had a good life, but I've spoken to so many people out there who have lived much worse lives than me, but yet are happier than I am. Do you know why? because they don't let life get them down, and they don't live in a constant victim complex that makes them seem like, oh, poor pitiful me. Let's throw a big pity party and show the world how much we suffer. Give me a break. Yeah, look, Mike, go ahead.
I mean, I really don't get it in certain situations, like musicians that are like, oh, you don't want like this lifestyle, except this lifestyle sucks, basically. And it's like, then why are you doing it? Like, why don't you quit and do something else? Like, I know it doesn't pay that well, like especially in the genres I listen to. Like I hear them talk all the time about how like, yeah, like if you think that being a famous metal band means you're rich, then ha 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 ha. Like,
no,
basically.
well, no, you.
Like, besides Metallica, there's basically no metal bands that are like super fucking well off. Like,
well,
maybe like Ozzy.
Well, some of them are. Well, number one, Metallica. I think they learned early on, because I think it was around 86, 87, where a lot of them stopped drinking as much and stopped abusing drugs as much, and they actually started saving their money. Whereas there's a reason why Corey Taylor is broke, because the dude couldn't stop taking pills, he couldn't stop drinking, and he couldn't stop fucking hookers. I mean, the road to rock stardom is paved with so many trials and tribulations and so many excesses that you look at Mike Tyson, dude. Mike Tyson in his life made $300 million in the fight game, but because of bad relationships, bad financial decisions, and firing his team around him that got him to the show, and instead going with Don King, who is a leech of a human being, and I can't wait till that man dies. He lost $300 million in terms of everything that he had. Yeah, so everyone look, I can't say I've never been to that level of temptation. As Bill Burr once said, it's like when you've got all the money in the world and you've got a paycheck in your pocket, the people who want to take from you come out. It's like Tiger Woods. I've never been tempted like Tiger Woods. I mean, I sink the hole on 15. I sink the putt on the 18th hole. There's not a busload of Scandinavians around the corner ready to fuck my brains out. I mean, I've never been tempted like that.
Yeah, basically what I'm saying is like, say Paradoxum became like a signed band and got like to be like one of the biggest bands in that genre.
Mm-hmm.
The income that we make wouldn't be anything close to like Metallica. It would be,
well,
we would be making
yeah.
decent paychecks, but we definitely wouldn't be driving fucking Ferraris.
Well, no, but that's not. Well, in certain cases, that's not the point. You see, I get that everyone wants to. Yeah, I'd love a Ferrari. I'd love a Ferrari, but as a wise man once said, if you drive it, if it floats, or if you fuck it, rent it and lease it, don't buy it. That's because that's actually a lesson that I think it was Lars said. As much as I dislike Lars as a person, the man is very financial savvy. He has never owned a car that has a very big degrade in value, because that's just losing you money. He's never bought a boat. He's always rented boats. And the only thing that he's ever bought is property. Because property pretty much almost no matter where you are, always goes up. Especially if you're in the city. Property values almost always go up. And
Unless it's just like in a bad neighborhood or something.
well, yeah, unless it's in like a terrible neighborhood. I mean, I'm not going to buy a block in Cleveland. There was literally a block in Cleveland that was for sale for $100,000. That was literally the size of like the size of all of Bristol, and it was for sale for $100,000. No one took it. You know why? Because that part of town is literally dead. Now, if a movie company came in and bought it for $100,000 and they built a movie studio there, I can understand that. As a matter of fact, that's what they've done in Detroit. They like took sections of Detroit and just like demolished these old buildings and built these movie studios there because the land there is very cheap. And I mean, the whole thing is, dude, financial responsibility. You can never look at too many things on how to save your money. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of business owners and all that are predominantly Jewish, is because in Jewish culture, I mean, they're taught to value money very highly, and in Jewish private schools, they teach you financial responsibility from the get-go. That's actually some of the first lessons they teach you. So it's ingrained into you that financially you want to be sound before you even try and live your life. Because let's be honest here. I mean, a lot of us out there put the cart before the horse, and we're often trying to start a fire with an already burnt match, and versus someone who's literally saved up a majority of their life and have actually made the effort to not be in crushing debt, and they're able to succeed. But you and I mean, you've been crushed under debt. Me, I was crushed under debt for the longest time, and then I started the YouTube channel, and I got myself out from under it.
Yeah,
and
made stupid mistakes. So
we all do. We all make stupid mistakes.
College was a stupid mistake, just FYI.
Amen for that for me as well. I mean, I wasted a shit ton of my time there, and I got well over. Yeah, I got well over, about $10,000 in debt.
And then I found out, like, after being there and already being, like, really heavily in debt, that, like, the thing that I was actually going for majoring for is essentially, like, winning the lotto if you actually get a job in that industry. So
That's usually how it goes.
yeah, so, like, it's basically a scam if you're not majoring in a certain
A college degree is not a guarantee of a six-figure income.
Like, if you're going to medical school, like, especially if you went to medical school in the past few years, that was not a scam because you're actually going to make enough money to pay that back.
Yes.
But you have to finish it.
But if you're going... CGP Grey actually said this. He said, if you're going for a degree that ends in studies, you're better off getting that money and trying to start a restaurant.
Pretty much.
And he's right. But, oh god, this conversation went off the rails fast. But it is what it is. That's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of where it goes. So yeah, that was My Hero Academia. Encounter. That was the name of this episode. That was the finale of Season 2. Holy crap, what a finale. And, yeah, I can't wait to see where we go from here. We're diving headfirst into Season 3 now. And, summer camp time, which I'm worried because typical summer camp stuff happening and all that. I wonder if there's going to be like that, archetypical, that camp over there is challenging us. We got to come together, guys, and we got to put on a dance competition to save the gym. Wait, I think I just combined heavyweights with electric boogaloo.
Start to say you went to some really strange camps.
Yeah,
I just had to like climb a greased pole and get a flag.
I didn't have to climb a greased pole, but I did have to monkey bar across these rings across a lake and grab a flag. And then I could fall into the water if I wanted to, but I got extra points if I got back. I got halfway back, and then I slipped and fell in. I was like, no!
Monkey bars, man.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see more from us, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, stay notified. Like the video. It helps us out a lot. And until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
And we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Thank you.